What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today we're going to focus in on Colby Armstrong signing with Voxtro of the Swedish League, leaving the NHL and North American hockey behind. I've been a Colby Armstrong fan for a long time, since his days with the Pittsburgh Penguins, and I was kind of disappointed he never wore the black and gold of the Boston Bruins, but always seemed like a class act out there. And it's funny, I was at the draft, I met a couple of the people from Habs TV, who obviously played for Montreal last year, Mr. Armstrong did, and just his name kind of came up in conversation. They said, he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet in hockey, and I'm really not shocked by that at all. Really seemed to be a good human being and pretty good hockey player at that. I always kind of want to see him go back to Pittsburgh, but never happened, never materialized. I don't know if there was some hurt feelings there or whatever, but it's too bad you'll be playing in the NHL next year. But I think it'd be cool to watch. Because I was kind of follow European hockey with. Not anywhere near as close as I follow North American hockey, but knowing a guy like Colby Armstrong's over there, seeing how he plays, he's a more physical player. How that translates to international ice is pretty, kind of something to think about, and maybe give me ideas for new pieces, stuff like that. But I wish Colby Armstrong all the best. I mean, he always kind of, like I said, I remember watching him play for the Penguins. I think back in 2007 against the Bruins, and then I think 2008 I remember watching him play with Atlanta. Same thing with against the Bruins. And just he bounced around. The Penguins was traded in the Hossa deal, signed a pretty big contract with the Leafs, and ended up with the Habs last year. And I think there's a possibility he comes back in a couple of years when he's only 30 years old. But if that's not the case, I wish him, like I said, nothing but the best. I'm excited to see what he does in Sweden, and he's a pretty good follow on Twitter. Good social media user among NHL players, and maybe that's a little biased there, but he's one of the few players that played for Montreal that I can say I genuinely enjoyed watching him play, and really left everything he had in the ice and played the game hard, played the game right, and he always be a fan favorite, always be a favorite player of mine. Anyway, that's this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Wishing Colby Armstrong nothing but the best as he takes his talents across the pond. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the off season and beyond. Later, guys.